Hi, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome. So Geminis, let's get right to it. I know it's been a minute since I've been out here, but I wanted to get to see what's going on for you guys for the month of August 2021. I'm pulling 3 cards for you using my, brain fart here, my Spellcasting Oracle deck. Let me get one more card as far as what's going on with my Geminis for the month of August. Okay. All right. So some of you are healing from a relationship. I feel like there's a lot of really working on yourself right now, Geminis. We have the willpower here, healing, and financial health. I apologize. There's like a glare. So I've got my willpower card here. And to me, the willpower is like, you know, kind of juggling up 2 different things, but really kind of choosing the more practical over the less practical. I don't know if you can kind of see it or not, but there are, like, she does have 2 orbs in her hand. She has like almost like the moon and the earth in each hand. And it's like she chooses to look at the earth over the moon because she knows that's more practical, more pragmatic. And I feel like that's kind of what you're doing. So maybe juggling 2 different things, or may have different things that you're working on balancing. But I do feel like you're trying to stay on track with things that are more practical and that are serving you better. Have the healing card here as well. A lot of self-healing. And I feel like you're putting a lot of time and energy into financial health and into your work and into your work life and business. But yeah, some of you are healing from a relationship. Bottom of the deck, I've got commitment and then inspiration. We're here. And then reconciliation. So some of you are working on mending a relationship and maybe working on towards healing from a reconciliation and kind of regaining that commitment from your person. But we're going to get a little more clarity from my Tattoo Tarot deck. Find out what's going on with you in your current situation and what we need to do moving forward. Okay. So give me just a minute here. What should I do like that? Why did I do it like that? Interesting. I don't think I meant to do it, but I feel like I did that accidentally on purpose. I kind of had your initial card, I laid it sideways as opposed to upright directly. So I feel like the energy you're standing in is, I feel like you're trying to allow yourself to be happy is what I'm getting. Hold on one moment, guys. There we go. Sorry, I had a phone call coming in. So I feel like some of you are, I feel like you guys are kind of working on trying to allow yourselves to be happy, if that makes sense. You guys are trying to allow yourself to be happy, and this 10 of Cups energy, standing in some really beautiful energy. I feel like you're working on getting there. You're not quite there. Just randomly, I kind of laid it sideways, but I feel like that meant to be that way. Energy that you're leaving behind is this 5 of Cups energy, where things were just no longer serving you. You really felt kind of bored, dissatisfied in a relationship with love. Things were no longer, I'm trying to get to where it's not glaring at you. Sorry, guys. Where things were no longer really satisfactory anymore. And so we're kind of leaving this energy behind. I feel like this is regarding we've got this King of Wands energy, bottom of the deck. And I feel like that's kind of what this is in regards to, is it could be in regards to a love offer with this King of Wands, maybe you were kind of bored with your person that you're with. And so you're kind of leaving that energy behind. Energy you're moving towards is 5 of Wands, another 5. What's interesting here is I feel like this is kind of like, I feel like I keep on getting like the word like lighting a fire under someone's ass, which is funny because I'm not seeing any fire anywhere here, even though this is Wands, it is fire energy. The deal is though, there might still be some arguing. I do see some arguments, bickering, kind of like what you're kind of going into, but I feel like at this point, like I feel like the 5 of Wands is, you're done feeling sorry for yourself, you're done feeling bad and kind of being in this pity party energy, and you've kind of like picked yourself up, dusted yourself off, and you're like, okay, fine. I'm moving on. I'm picking myself up. I'm dusting myself off, you know. But I'm not going without a fight. Is kind of what I'm getting. I do also feel like you are kind of standing your ground a little bit here with this 5 of Wands energy is kind of standing your ground, not backing down from a fight. Definitely. We'll look more into this here in a minute. Energy that's crossing you is, I feel like you're being asked to see things from a new perspective with this Hanged Man. But I'm getting that you're having a hard time seeing things in a new perspective with the Hanged Man. I think that you would actually be pleasantly surprised if you, I'm getting that you need to put yourself in your other person's shoes is what I'm getting. If this is in regards to a relationship, I think that's what's really the challenge here is that you're being told you need to you need to walk a mile in their shoes. Because right now you're having a hard time seeing things from a different perspective because everything for you has just feels so very much black and white. As far as your subconsciousness, you're really wanting this person, if this is about love, which I do feel like it is, I feel like with this King of Cups energy is you're really needing or wanting your person to be emotionally available. If it's not your person, it's you that's really deep in their feels, very deep in their feels, very deep in their emotions. King of Cups is very much readily available, like just wears their heart on their sleeve. Lots of, just tons of emotions here. They're just literally like just pouring and gushing out. And it could also be in regards to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I feel like your person is kind of coming off to you as more, in this King of Wands energy, kind of a playboy, kind of not coming off as very serious. And you're really wanting some emotions with this person. Or you're really ready to give your emotions to this person. Consciousness, you're really up late at night. You aren't sleeping well with this 9 of Swords energy. 9 of Swords is definitely like kind of like, I feel like it's very much self-sabotage. Sometimes when we don't sleep well and when we ask ourselves a lot of questions, when we're not getting the answers we seek, we tend to, and I say this a lot, we answer our own questions. And when we answer our own questions, what ends up happening is we come up with the most bizarre answers for our questions. And then we kind of go down this rabbit hole and it kind of starts spiraling out of control where you're like, well, this is why they're not talking to me. And this is why they're not saying this. They must be doing this. And that's why they're doing this. And so it becomes almost accusatory. And that's where we really start to be like, kind of build up these like false answers and these false realities. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here, Gemini, is that you're really kind of in this stuck in your head and having a very hard time. Like you're kind of living in this dark fantasy world where you're answering your own questions with your own answers without any actual truth, without any actual proof, without any actual knowledge is what I'm getting too. Because there's no discs here, there's no pentacles, so there's nothing actual, real, and tangible here that I've seen. I feel like this is all emotions and thoughts. As far as energy that's surrounding you that you're unaware of, Gemini, you're really in this great position right now. People are really starting to see you for you. You're in this position of recognition, victory over struggle. You're coming out very strong here. There's lots of fire here. So you may have lots of fire in your placement, or your person does. Someone may. But with this Six of Wands, it's definitely standing up and accepting recognition for your hard work and for your struggles. And you're actually really being seen. And this also too is telling me that your person sees you. If this is in regards to a relationship, your person's really seeing you in a new light, and they're starting to, it's like you're kind of being admired a little bit. They may even stalk you a little bit. As far as energy that's around you, you kind of feel like something is done, dead, over with this 10 of Wands energy. There is a burden that needs to be finished out and let go of. Hopes and fears, I have this Death card here, which is telling me that hopes and fears, like, I feel like you're afraid that something is over. Something is truly over. I think what you're not, when I see this, it's like in the hopes and fears position, I'm afraid it's really over, but also too afraid to start over again, afraid to refresh things, afraid to see that there's a renewal that can happen. And then I've got the Star card as far as the outcome comes. So as far as an outcome, if you're coming to this reading with a yes or no question, I would definitely say things are looking like they are going in your favor, ultimately in a yes. Do I see it at the moment? No. Do I see it down the road? Yes. I do see it needs to happen, and I do see it will come about, just not quite yet. This is my card of hopes and dreams and prayer and wishes. So I really feel like very hopeful. I feel like there's a lot of hope. I feel like there's a lot of wishes here for you. I feel like there's still hope for this relationship. Let's get into my tarot to go and get some clarity here. I feel like we definitely need to get some clarity. First off, I'm going to clarify why that 10 of Cups came out kind of sideways. Oh. Communication and truth. So I feel like you're waiting on the truth, because this also came out sideways. I feel like you're waiting on the truth, or you're unsure about something, whether or not it's true or not. And that's kind of why you're having a hard time allowing yourself to be fully happy in this moment right now that you're in, Gemini. But here's the beauty of it. Underneath, I've got the sun. So I don't think you realize the truth really is. The truth really is that you have every reason to be happy right now. Things are working well in your favor. You know, this is like the happiest card on the deck. You've got this young cherub on this pony, and the sun's smiling over him, and he's in a field of sunflowers, and he's just happy and rejoicing, and just so youthful and so bright and so vibrant and so fun. I'm also getting to, like, that your person, they are wanting kind of to go back to this kind of, this is like what they're wanting out of you, Gemini. They're really wanting to see this kind of like the fun lightheartedness that once was with you guys. I'm just getting that. Let's clarify why we've got the 5 of Wands as far as energy. Oh, Magician in reverse. Queen of Cups. So we do have divine counterparts here. I have the Queen of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, and then down here, as far as your subconscious, I do have King of Cups. So I do feel that you two are soulmates. I do see that here very much, Gemini. To me, I feel like you're looking at things from a very practical manner, and things are not practical here. Things are not practical, and that's kind of why you're kind of in this like almost feisty, argumentative kind of energy right now is because you're looking at things in a very black and white manner. And with the Magician, nothing is black and white. Nothing is black and white. You know, this is a card of manifestation, but having that in reverse is definitely telling me that things are very practical. They're not, you know, you're looking at things in a very practical manner when maybe you shouldn't be, is what I'm getting. Let me get a little more information. A little bit more about that Five of Wands energy and then the Magician in reverse. Okay, so you just came out in your own reading, the Lovers. Lots of energy here. I've got the Hanged Man, Magician, Lovers, Death, the Star. I think you're having a hard time seeing things for what they really are. And that's because things are really shaking up for you. We have the Tower here, so you need to, I feel like you really need to stop looking at things the way you have been in the past because it's getting you nowhere. And there's a lot of love here. But what this Tower is saying that if you're going to look at things the same way you've always have been, it's going to disrupt everything. And that's why I've got this Five of Wands here is like, I feel like you're kind of like beating a dead horse. And your person, I'm getting that they've heard this over and over again, and it's not getting them anywhere. Underneath that, I do have the Two of Cups. Guys, there's love here. There's so much love here, but I feel like you're fighting it, Gemini. Why are you fighting it? Why are you refusing it to see it? Let's go into the subconscious. Let's go into the consciousness. Let's see this Nine of Swords. Why is Gemini refusing to see the love that's here? Why is this Nine of Swords? Oh, dear Lord. A small story. Story time with Gemini, guys. Five of Rods. Yes, the quarreling. The Hermit. So you've just, all right. So the reason why you're kind of stuck in your head is there's been lots of bickering, lots of fighting with this Five of Wands energy. So then, because every time it's an argument, every time you come out and try to speak, it goes nowhere. I feel like you guys keep circling back around. And so finally you're just kind of like, screw it. I'm just going to go do my own thing. With the Hermit, I'm just going to kind of retreat. And you kind of back off. I feel like you kind of pull your energy and also kind of recharge a little bit. And then when you do that, it's like finally what's said, I feel like your person starts to hear you or starts to see you, because I had the Six of Rods again. So I do feel like if you're struggling with communicating with your person, I feel like your person takes a while for them to process things. And so I feel like you get nowhere in the midst of the communication in the now with your person, but it really takes them like 3 to 5 business days to process things before they can actually hear you and process you and see you, and understand where it is you're coming from with the Six of Rods. But they do see you with this Queen of Rods energy. They very much see you. They see you as very attractive. See, again, divine counterparts. Queen of Rods, Wands, King of Rods or Wands. So there's definitely divine counterparts here for sure. They do see you as their soulmate. They do. They see you as your partner. They want to work on this. They want to work on this with you, and I feel like someone's willing to put in the work here. I don't know if it's you or your person, but I'm gonna say try. I feel like if you make the effort, then your person will make the effort as well. I'm gonna pull underneath that. Yeah, it's because otherwise right now it's no one's moving. It's gonna be Five of Pentacles, where it's gonna be left out in the cold. So right now, this just being stuck in your head is getting you nowhere. So I feel like we understand what's going on in your the energy around you with this. I feel like I've clarified that pretty much with this Six of Wands energy of being seen. I feel like your person does see you, but I want to clarify this energy here as far as the energy around you that you're aware of and how you're seeing it is the 10 of Rods. What is it they need to release? Did I make a mess here? What is it Gemini needs to release? You guys need to release this heartache. You guys are stuck on some heartbreak from the past. And that's what you need to actually let go of that and work on healing, guys. This was the first thing that came out, healing. Heal your heart. Heal your heart. Heal your heart and trust your gut is what I'm getting. Because I've got the High Priestess here. She's saying trust your instincts, trust your gut. Let's clarify why I've got the Death card here as far as hopes and fears. Tell me a little bit more about that. Sorry guys, my chair squeaks. Tell me why Gemini's has death and hopes and fears. Hierophant. You want marriage. I feel like you want a commitment. And I said this earlier. You want a marriage. You want a commitment. You want something solid with your person. And I feel like you're very fearful of them not feeling the same. Yeah. You don't know how your person feels about you. I'm telling you how your person feels about you. They see you. But this is how you're feeling. The moon here is saying that I don't know. I don't understand how they feel about me. Maybe they're not communicating. You feel like you're just kind of left in the dark. And you also may feel like they have secrets too. Give me one more card to clarify why the Death card is here and hopes and fears. A little bit more. Why is Gemini so afraid? Because you've had to fight for everything. You've had to fight for everything your whole life. That's what I'm getting. And I do mean your whole life, Gemini. You've literally had to fight for everything your whole life. The Seven of Rods is telling me that nothing has ever come easy to you. So why should love? And then the world is saying that, I mean, literally your whole life you have had to fight for everything. But really, it's like you have so much. That's what it is. You have so much to lose. You have so much to lose if this doesn't work out. But that's why you're so worried about this commitment not going through, or this person not being able to commit to you. It's because you feel like you've got so much to lose. Because you've had to fight for everything your whole life. And you're really wanting a commitment from your person. But you're going to have to let that go. You have to let that go as far as your fears go. 10 of Wands. So this old man, he's like carrying this burden that's like breaking his back, you know, and he's like, I've got to go over the mountain and to the castle still with all these rods on my back. It's killing me. He's got to let that go. If you're going to make any progress in life, Gemini, you've got to release this burden, and you can't go into that castle with that burden. Do you hear me? You cannot take that burden with you if you're going to have this beautiful castle. Let's clarify the star as far as our outcome. So I feel like you're really hopeful about your person coming through in this King of Cups energy with a love offer, and they will be. They will be choosing you. I feel like there will be action towards you, Gemini, because I've got the Two of Rods here at the bottom of the deck, and then King of Cups definitely flew out. Here's the cool thing. If you're dealing with someone that acts very immature or acts very much kind of selfish, I see this person starting to act more grown up. You know, he's a little older, he's a little wiser here, versus this King of Wands energy here, where he's kind of like a young playboy. You know, I feel like this guy's kind of wising up. What else can you tell me in regards to the star card for the outcome? Gemini, this is looking very good. I I feel like you've come a long ways. I feel like you still need to allow yourself to heal. Tell me a little bit more about the Star card for the outcome for Gemini and why King of Cups is showing itself here. You're wanting action, it's coming. Wow. Oh. The Moon, Knight of Rods, and King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and Judgment. So things are definitely, things will start to pan out. Things will start to come out into the light and work out for you. I do see action coming towards you. I also see secrets being revealed, coming in out of the darkness. Coming in out of the darkness. And I also see too, with this King of Swords, communication. But this guy's not, here he looks rather cold, kind of detached. But having this to clarify the King of Cups, it to me is saying that, you know, this guy's ready to come in with a love offer and actually speak with love too. So if you're really needing and praying for communication and for your person to really speak to you and to be emotionally available, I do see that coming. I do see that happening. I will say, when, I don't know, because I feel like that all depends on the sooner you release your burden, the sooner your man or your person is going to be coming in with that love offer. The longer you hold that burden, the longer you're keeping them at bay. That's what I'm getting. All right, Gemini, hopefully this saw you well and gave you some clarity and insight in your situation for August. If this resonated with you, please like and hit the like button below. That definitely also helps circulate my videos so that others can get the messages intended for them that need to hear them the most. Please like, share, subscribe, and of course comment below. I love to read the comments. It definitely inspires me for sure. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. And until next time, guys, do take care. Have a great one.